This movie is just non-stop action. It kept me on the edge of my seat all the time.
That's right.
In filming here in the city of New York, where things are just going on all around you, were there any disruptions?
We are the disruption to New York. I mean, capturing New York is hard, you know, because you know, the city that's alive, a lot of things happen, and everybody knows what it looks like. Everybody feels when something is real or something is fake. And here we tried to capture New York, even if sometimes we had to go a bit documentary style, you know, which is hard when you have Liam Neeson as in the scene. You know, I'll give you an example. When we're shooting the scene, people coming out of the Madison Square Garden, that was a real game. There was real people coming out, and we hide the cameras as best as we can. We have Liam walk through, and the goons follow, and we do that for real because we cannot afford 3,000 extras coming out, you know. So same thing when we're shooting in the subway. There's real people coming on and off the subway, and so we try to capture New York. So those were the challenges, you know. Sometimes in movies you have to have everything very planned, but sometimes you have to be free and loose to be able to capture the city, you know.
And you mentioned Madison Square Gardens. I'm from Canada, so I noticed there were a lot of hockey references, like hockey playing on the TV.
Yeah.
I think there was a hockey sweater on display, and then Liam runs into the arena after.
Yeah, part of the same game,
How did that get in the... Are you a big hockey fan?
No?
No?
I don't know anything about hockey. No,
How did that end up in the movie, like being so prominent?
Because the script had a reference to a sports game. It was basketball, you know, but when we adapted the movie, so it was the Irish American mafia, like the Westies, in Hell's Kitchen. You know, it is known that the Irish Americans are big hockey fans from the Rangers, so it made it was more believable that Liam would be a hockey fan, not a basketball fan. In that sense, and so we needed to have that game play throughout the movie, just to give it a sense of time, just to give it a sense, you know, the game is about to start, the game here it starts, now it's ending, so we know exactly what time of the night we are in.
And as the credits rolled, I noticed that there was some kind of connection to Quebec. Can you tell me what that is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's probably the visual effects.
okay, all right, you know, they have a great studio there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about Liam Neeson. You've worked with him before in Nonstop and Unknown.
Yeah.
When you read the script, did you immediately think of him for this role?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was this movie was perfect for him. I mean, it seems like it was written with him in mind, so I don't think there was any question in anybody's mind, my mind or the studio's mind, that he was the best.
Yeah.
So it was Joel and Ed. I mean, those were quick, you know, gets, and you know, I mean, when you think of who could play his best friend and his future enemy is Ed Harris. I mean, you know, it's in his son to somebody that has the presence and the charisma, like Joel, to play Liam Neeson's son. I mean, I couldn't think of anybody that would be more appropriate.
Great casting choices. Yeah. Just one last question. What's next for you?
Nothing. Vacation.
Take a break?
Yeah.
Okay, well deserved, by the way.
Yes, after doing, you know, nonstop and run all night back to back.
Yes.
I'm just going to take a creative break.
Okay, thank you, and thank you for this movie.
No problem.